Every story has a beginning, and every life is no exception. But few beginnings are as magical, as intricate, or as awe-inspiring as the beginning of yours. It all started in a moment of pure chance when a single sperm met an egg. This tiny cell, smaller than the head of a pin, contained everything needed to create a completely new human being. In that instant, a unique combination of genes was formed, half from the mother, half from the father, holding the blueprint for this new life. Over the next 9 months, under the protective roof of the mother's womb, this single cell would transform into a fully developed baby. So let us embark on a journey back to the very beginning and explore the incredible science and wonder of how life begins. In the first few days, the fertilized egg embarked on a journey through the fallopian tube towards the uterus, dividing and growing as it went. By the time it reached the uterus, it had transformed into a cluster of cells called a blastocyst, resembling a hollow ball of cells. Once in the cozy confines of the uterine wall, the blastocyst implanted itself, beginning the construction of a complex system to nourish and protect the developing life. As the weeks passed, the transformation continued. By the end of the 4th week, the first structures of the body began to form. The heart, no bigger than a poppy seed, started beating, sending the first tiny pulses of blood throughout the body. The brain, spinal cord, and digestive system also started to develop. At this stage, the embryo, as it is known at this point, is almost invisible to the naked eye, yet an incredible symphony of growth and organization is already underway. During the 2nd month, the arms and legs began to take shape, eyes and ears started forming, and the face became more recognizable. Interestingly, the embryo could perform tiny movements. Even though the mother couldn't feel them yet, by the end of the 2nd month, the embryo was about an inch long and looked like a tiny human being. As we move into the 3rd and 4th months, real activity began. The fetus bent its arms and separated its fingers. It could even suck its thumb and swallow amniotic fluid. The reproductive organs developed, and an ultrasound could often reveal the baby's sex. At this stage, the fetus could respond to external stimuli such as sounds or light filtering through the mother's abdomen. In the 5th and 6th months, the fetus's skin was thin and covered with fine hair called lanugo. The sense of touch developed, and the fetus could turn its head, touch its face, and kick its legs. Tiny air sacs in the lungs began producing surfactant, a substance crucial for breathing after birth. By the start of the 7th month, the fetus was getting ready for life outside the womb. The brain was rapidly developing, with new neurons forming at a rate of about 250,000 per minute. The fetus also began storing fat to keep warm after birth. Sometimes the fetus grasped the umbilical cord with its hands or feet, and by the 8th month, it could respond to the mother's emotions and even recognize her voice. Finally, the 9th month arrived, and with it, the anticipation of the upcoming arrival. The fetus moved into position for delivery, with the head down in the pelvis, and the lungs completed their development. Making around 40 contractions a day, the mother could feel the first contractions, and the baby's body was completely ready for life outside the womb. And then came the moment of birth, the culmination of 9 months of incredible development, a moment that has been building since the very first cell division. With the first cry, a new life entered the world. The body was ready, the lungs took their first breath, the heart beat strongly, and the baby began exploring the world, carrying within its tiny body the legacy of millions of years of evolution and the promise of a lifetime of experiences. Every stage of this journey, from a single microscopic cell to a fully developed newborn, is a remarkable testament to the power of nature. Each baby, a unique combination of life, genetic wonders, and infinite possibilities. The story of life began with a single cell, a moment of magic where the incredible journey from conception to birth unfolded.